What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to A Way Out episode 1. Me and my husband, we actually finished the entire gameplay in maybe like 8 hours, I believe. And it was just really fun. There are a lot of suspenseful moments, and it's once you start playing, it's really hard not to, keep going. Um, and so before we knew it, we were done with the game, and it's just really a very suspenseful. It was just really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you want to see more, go ahead and like this video, and also comment. And you're gonna see a lot of funny. It's gonna be a lot of funny moments, a lot of just hilarious moments. Unfortunately, when we were doing the gameplay, we didn't realize that the camera microphone was on, and so of course there are a few moments where our kids are in and out. So I really hate that because it does get a little loud, but I do hope you guys still enjoy it. We're actually, with this story mode, you can actually play it a couple of, or maybe even like 3 different times and get like different outcomes. So we're actually thinking about playing it again. So this is kind of just a test trial for this video. Right now, Vincent, he's getting booked in because he's just getting in into the prison system. And then Leo, I think he's been in for a couple of weeks maybe. But the story mode, you'll see, is just crazy. But I did really enjoy like this. I'm a big gamer, and so sometimes it's hard to find games that really interest me. And also for my husband, he's really more of a 2K player, and so it's really hard for us to find games that we can play together. But I really, really enjoyed this. Like, this is a game that you can play with your spouse, your kids. There are, nude scenes, so if you have more mature kids, then it's probably better for them. But I really enjoyed it, and my kids actually sat and watched us play most of it. And they really liked it. Of course, my kids are more mature than other kids, and so they're able to handle a little bit more. But I will caution, if your kids are not as mature, do not let them watch you play this. There are, some nude scenes that you can see here. But we teach our kids things early, and so, well, not as, that sounds nasty a little bit, sorry. But no, not like that. I just mean like, they have to learn body parts and things like that. So, they know what not to do and what to do, but some parents may not teach their kids, this kind of stuff ahead of time. Anyways, but back to the subject. We're just getting Vincent booked in. Leo, he's kind of just walking around right now. I'm playing Vincent, and my husband is playing Leo. And so we're just gonna just let this ride out a little bit. But I really, really enjoyed, like, truly enjoyed this game. I'll give it a 10 out of a 10 actually. It's really nice. I don't know why it's taking so long for them to shower him. I think maybe because Leo needed to get to a certain part before he could stop showering. I'm not sure why, but we didn't realize that until the last minute. So, like I said, when you play it again, like, there's so many different scenarios that you can play, and it's just an awesome game. Very, very, very suspenseful. Like, there was moments where I was almost out of my chair. I was like, oh no. But I really enjoyed it. Like, it was awesome. And I think this game just came out maybe like maybe like 2 months ago. And I was just actually looking at a game that I just wanted to play, and I came across this one. I was like, well, this is new. I haven't heard about it. Um, and so I was like, well, why not? It seems pretty cool. So now it is a thinking game. Like you have to. It's not gonna tell you everything that you need to do. It'll give you like hints, but it's not gonna. You gotta think with this game. Like you have to. If you don't think like together, if you don't work together, it won't work. Um, so yeah, there were times where we were just like stuck on a part. It was like, what in the world? Now this guy right here, I can't think of his name right now, but Harvey is a person that they're going to be going after. You'll find out a little bit more about why once you see how they meet up and everything. But it's just a really intense game, and I just really enjoyed it. And I really hate that the sound. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of sound in throughout. When I edit it, I'm editing it now, and so hopefully we can get some good sound going. If not, then you'll just hear music, and I do apologize for that. And if you guys are interested in watching it again, then the next time that we do it, we'll try to do some different things throughout it. And you'll actually be able to hear the sound of the game instead. But I just really enjoyed this game, y'all. I really did. So he's finally in his cell. As you can see, the toilet doesn't even work. It's just horrible. Alright, so now they're on the in the courtyard, and so there's gonna be a few things that we have to do. Somebody wants to see Leo, so he's got to figure out who it is that he wants who wants to see him. And Vincent, he's kind of just sitting around right now. He doesn't have a task just now, so he can kind of like talk to people. I think this part is really funny where the guy right here, he's like talking to himself. I just think it's so funny. He's like, shh, can you hear that? It's like, hear what? It's like, a voice. There's a voice. You can't hear it? And then I was like, nah, I think I said I don't hear anything. I can't. Oh no, I was like, what's it saying? I really can't make it out. Can you hear this voice? Go see a doctor. I thought that was hilarious, but everyone isn't. I think a little different. Anywho, Leo, he's just gonna go ahead and try to find out who wants to see him. He's just walking around. And Vincent, he's still just walking around. Vincent, he's just talking with, a few people. He's still, Leo's still trying to figure out who's, trying to see who he is. Who's trying to talk to him or whatever. Yeah, so we're just gonna Alright, so it's finally telling Leo he needs to go to the basketball court. So he's just heading over that way. Vincent's still just talking with others. Gotta figure out where the basketball court is. That's not it. I'm gonna step away just for a second, but the gameplay is still gonna keep going. Okay, so on this part, I don't know why I can't think of his name. This is where it starts really to get some action going. Leo is basically being bullied or whatever by a guy that was sent in by Vincent, which you'll find out who Vincent is. But this is awesome. Chad. And you just see it like switches back and forth. It's really cool between players. And so, as you can see, this is kind of where they meet up for the first time. As you can see, they whoop their asses. I love it. But for some reason, he told him to stay away from him. Not sure what that's about, but we'll find out. He's kind of like, I wasn't even trying to be in the middle of your crap. They're in the cafeteria now. He's like, oh, so you're not gonna move? Okay, okay. Whoop. Punk ass. They don't want them problems, y'all. As you can see on the left side, you see him start trying to shank Leo. And Vincent actually goes to help him. Even though he told him to stay away from him, I wouldn't have helped him. Just me personally. This is where it starts to get intense. Like when you're playing it, it's like really intense, y'all. I'm calm right now, but you'll hear I'm actually gonna have certain parts where it's like you'll hear the intensity behind it, um, which is it's really fun though. I'll just have to throw things, to try to keep them away. Um, I thought it was gonna be over right there. This shocked me. I'm like, he's crazy, y'all. He actually stabbed him. Ah. So they're in the infirmary now. My phone is going crazy, y'all. So now Leo is gonna get Vincent's attention, and he thanked him for helping him back in the cafeteria, and so now Leo is asking for Vincent's help. He needs him to watch his back while he retrieves something. I hate wearing these things. They always make my ears itch. Anyway, so here we have to basically work together to help Leo retrieve the tool. So here I have to assist Leo. And you're gonna see, I think a few times we actually end up getting caught. Leo actually got caught a couple of times. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, he gets caught here, so we gotta do it again, and try to get it right this next time. I think we do get it right this next time. I can't remember exactly. The nurse walks in, and basically it's Vincent's job to keep her distracted, as you can see. And oh yeah, I think we get caught again actually. Let's see. So not only do he have to, not be seen by the nurse, he also has to hide from the guard. So we're just gonna, he has to try to get past the guard as well. So the nurse has seen him again. So we gotta try. I think this third time is a charm. I think the third time we actually get it right. Hopefully. I can't remember. I think I ended up asking, no, I didn't ask for water this time. I think I said that I'm hurting or something. Or I just wanted to talk or something. I don't know. So right now she's pretty distracted. She's cleaning out the sink, and so we're trying to figure out how he can get around. He's trying to figure out where he needs to go. So I had to kind of coach him a little bit. Like I said, it's like a teamwork basically. But it's really cool. I really liked it. It's like you gotta go the other way. Right now he's trying to figure out where he needs to go. And the little yellow arrows, they kind of assist you in knowing what you need to do and where you need to go. So I think I told him you need to follow the arrows. So what I had to do is I had to knock on that window right there. And he ended up wasting his coffee. And so I was able to get around him. And then I'm gonna go ahead and steal that tool. And then he has to hide under the table. And then he goes back. And then now Vincent, he starts to talk to the nurse again, to keep her distracted. Yeah, this time I think we're successful. We actually, Leo actually made it back to the bed, and the nurse had no idea. So basically, this first episode is pretty much them, meeting each other, and they end up helping each other out they end up Vincent end up helping Leo by getting that tool and distracting the nurse or whatever. And this is the beginning of the story. And if you guys see, Leo put the tool inside of a window, outside through a window. And so now the goal is going to be to get that tool without being searched, because if you've seen, he looked and saw that the guard was checking one of the inmates, and so he didn't want to have to, get caught with that tool, so he went ahead and put it through the window really fast. So now it's all about retrieving that tool, and then we'll see what happens next. And Leo, he's been a tough guy. He doesn't want Vincent to help him, but he's like, you really need my help if you want to get out. I mean, we can do this together, so. Just trying to make you understand that you could really use my help. And he's like, oh no, I can handle it myself. He's like, oh, okay. It's like, what about Harvey then? It's like, oh, what you know about Harvey? And so he's like, well, we have something in common. We both want him dead. So now it's like, oh crap. And he says Harvey killed someone very close to him. And you'll figure out, like, it's just just huge, like, oh my gosh. But I said it all in the beginning. It's like, I think, and then I was like, oh, at the end, I was like, I knew it, I was right. Alright, so that is going to be we're almost to the end of this episode. And so, right now Leo is going to ask Vincent, I think, to help him retrieve the tool. And so you guys will see everything that happens in the next episode. I'm just going to let this play on out. But thank you all for watching. I really enjoy doing playing this game, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. I will probably have another video up by the end of the day of episode 2, so you'll get to see a little bit more action. This is just really an introduction, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. You guys be great.